Okay, let's look at some functions for character arrays. So if you want to assign one character array to another, you cannot simply do it like this, x equals to y. You can't do that. For that, you have to use a function known as string copy, strcopy, strcpy, right here. So what you do is, you write the first parameter here and the second one here. This is actually like saying s1 equals to s2. So s2 will actually be copied to s1 in this particular function. And you can also see an example right here. We have a character array x, which says hello, and another one which says abcd with the name y. And what we have done is that we have copied the character array x into y. So x will be copied there into y. And if you see out this on the screen, you can see this output actually. So you can see that y has now hello. So actually x was copied in y. You can see that function right here. Okay, let's see the next function, that is strcat. This function actually concatenates the two arrays, that means joins them. So what it does is it will write s1 along with s2 like this. It will put them together. We have another function, string length, strlen, and this one's obvious. What it will do is it will calculate the length of s1 to tell us how many characters are there in s1, and will return those characters. So if we use let's see, if we use string length on x, this array right here, what it will return is, you see, x has hello, hello, so that means 1 2 3 4 5. So the answer will actually be 5 in this case. Not 5, actually it will be 6, because we have one more character which is automatically added, and that one is \0. Okay, let's see the next function right here, which is string compare. So this is an interesting function. String compare, what does it do? It compares the two arrays which are given to it as a variable right here, s1 and s2. So it will compare them, and what it will do is it will return 0 in case they both are same. So if they both are same, the answer we will get is 0. And if the first string, that is s1 here, if the first string is bigger than the second string, we will get an answer that will be positive, greater than 0. In case the first string, the first character array is greater than the second, and in case s2 is greater, right? The second parameter, the second character array is greater than the first, then we will get an answer which will be negative, less than 0. Okay, one more thing. These functions are used with which header file? We just learned it. They are used with C string, which we just learned a while ago. So we learned some things about character arrays. We learned how to declare and initialize a character array. We also learned how to take user input and also some of the functions. Now let's discuss some of the issues that we have in char arrays. Why do we want to use strings? What is the motivation behind that? What's not right about character arrays? So first of all, the first thing right here, assignment cannot be done. And what's that? We just saw that we cannot simply do this. We can't say x equals to y, which would have been really easy. So we can't do that. For that, we must use this function string copy. So this is one thing. And you can see this piece of code right here. If you execute it, you will get this error. The error is invalid assignment, array assignment. So you can't do that. You have to use the function string copy. Now let's see the next issue. The next issue is, if you want to declare a character array, its size will be constant, will be fixed. It's not flexible, right? So the second issue is the size of the array must be told beforehand, and it must be fixed. You can't change it like that. And the third thing is you must keep space for the null character, for \0. You can see here in this piece of code. I have declared an array named x, and it has a, b, c, 3 elements in it, and this thing right here has an error. You can't do that. Why? Although you can see the elements are 3, a, b, and c, 3 elements, but you have to keep space for a fourth element, and that fourth element is \0. So here the correct size would have been x4. That should have been right. And you can see this is actually the error which is coming. The error is initializer string for arrays of characters is too long. So it's saying that this array is actually too long, and you have declared the size 3, which is less. That should have been 4. So these are some issues.